we're doing a one-shot today. So, no need to do a recap. We're just going to get into it. Alrighty. Here. Pull up my notes. All right. The road into Rio passes beneath flowering branches heavy with pale pink and white blossoms. Petals drift over the stone path and gather against the bases of weathered lanterns, disturbed only by the occasional mountain breeze. Beyond the trees, the village rests. My entire audio thing just shut down. What did you last hear?
What did we last hear?
Yeah.
Rest.
Past the trees, something rests. The village rests.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Beyond the trees, the village rests beneath the distant peaks of the Stormcrest Mountains. Dark tiled roofs cluster around a shallow river, and thin trails of cooking smoke rise into the cool air. The Hanami wilds surround the settlement on nearly every side, pressing close enough that the forest seems less like a border and more like a wall. People are present along the road, but the usual noise of a working settlement is very subdued. Conversations end as strangers pass. Doors remain open just wide enough for someone inside to watch. Several villagers wear white cords around their wrists, and small paper lanterns hang beneath the eaves of houses whose occupants have gone missing. At the far side of the river, Lord Amino's manor stands behind a low stone wall and a grove of dark pines. As you move through the village, there's this constant movement of water over smooth stones, wooden wind chimes striking beneath roof eaves, the clacking of sandals across the stone pathways, and distant bells from a temple within the village. Rio should not feel abandoned. But as you move through it, even though you see these people going about their days, there's such somberness, no liveliness to the village. So, a couple of you have just come into town bearing a letter from Lord Amino. This letter stated, "To those of proven skill and steady nerve, I write to you as Lord Protector of the village that bears my family's name. Several of my people have gone missing, following a procession into the mountains, and every effort to locate them has failed. The guards we sent after them returned shaken and unwilling to speak plainly of what they encountered. I will not condemn more of my people to search blindly, nor can I allow those already lost to be abandoned. I therefore ask that you come to Rio with all possible haste. Find the missing, determine what has happened, and bring them home if there remains any hope of doing so. You will be given lodging, supplies, and whatever assistance my household can provide. Compensation will be discussed upon your arrival, though I pray you understand that this request is not made for coin alone. These are my people, and each passing night weighs heavily upon this village. Please present this letter at the gates. It will be brought directly to me. May the road be clear before you. Lord Rio Amino, Protector of Rio." So, First and foremost, we see two travelers coming to the eastern gates of Rio. One from the south and one from the north, but as you both meet up, let's start with, what do we see from Raiden? What does Raiden look like? What's his demeanor for the other player, the other character, Branch? What does Branch see when Raiden starts approaching down this path?
So Raiden is a tall Oni. He's about 6 feet. I guess that's relatively within the range of normal for Oni. He's very broad in stature. He's dressed in his samurai garb, but he is now a Ronin. He looks somber. His eyes are covered with a sash from a fallen enemy. He has a a heavy presence, but not necessarily a fear-inducing presence. Um, he seems goal-oriented, very focused on what's to come. Always seeming to be on alert without ever really reacting.
Okay. So, our other traveler, Branch, what does Raiden see as you begin approaching this main eastern road?
You see this small figure, almost the size of a young child, dressed and adorned in what you would assume to be battered and beaten up shrine carekeepers' robes. And as you look closer, you seem to realize that this isn't a human child. It's a Spriggan and or of the Arborean species. Um, there's not much else other than you see this smaller creature. You might have thought that they're supposed to be bigger or anything, but it's carrying a staff that is almost humorously bigger than itself, almost double its stature. But it seems to be aware of its surroundings, but also seems to blend into the natural surroundings in a way that feels pretty natural overall.
Okay. So as you both approach the eastern gate, you see a guard, a younger man, wearing Oyuroi, the layered samurai styled armor. He goes, excuse my pardon here, but this is not a time for visitors. Is there anything you need specifically from within the village?
I'm gonna hold out the letter. I was summoned here.
I see, and your pet?
Not my pet. I believe this may be a comrade.
Branch is going to ruffle through their clothes a bit and pull out a beaten up letter, and then reach out to both of their minds through telepathy. I also received a letter.
I see. Very well. He turns and he points off in the distance. And you see him motioning towards a larger manor towards the back of the village with a low wall that kind of surrounds it. Pull up this map. And yep, that. Okay. The village of Rio. And I will pull your guys' tokens over here. If you head down this road and take a right at our memorials square, it'll lead you straight to Lord Amino's manor. You'll have a guard posted outside, but he'll be able to take you straight to the Lord.
Very well. Thank you.
Okay. As you travel towards the manor, you guys notice a few things. A little ways past the entrance into the village, you see a house with a bunch of lanterns, 9 unlit paper lanterns hanging beneath the awning. You see an elderly woman sitting beneath them, carefully repairing the same piece of cloth repeatedly. And you guys can move your tokens through here. You can interact with whatever you want. You see also, as you come through the gate and the guard kind of closes it on this side of the gate, looking behind you, there is a notice stating that all entry into the Hanami Wilds is currently forbidden for all residents. More guards kind of meandering about. And directly below it is scratched, "The trees know our names." So, what are you guys doing?
So the whole town feels a little somber. Can I do a perception check to see if there's anything that sticks out as we're entering?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll a perception check. A 20. Looking around, there are people meandering about, but there's an air of sadness. You come to the conclusion it probably has something to do with the missing individuals. Probably something similar with these unlit lanterns. Usually you light a lantern and send it into the ether for people who have passed, and having 9 lanterns unlit for 9 individuals who aren't confirmed alive or dead can be a very somber sight for most.
As I walk by the woman working on the same fabric, does she seem to look my direction?
She looks up as you pass and just kind of has a sad look on her face. She
I'm
doesn't
gonna
seem to pay
do.
additional mind to you past that.
Oh, okay. Then I will.
You're free to talk to her if you want.
Yeah, I want to approach her
Okay.
Let's see. Sorry to intrude, ma'am. I just wanted to ask what you were mending.
Did he send you into the forest, or did you come because you heard them calling too?
I'm sorry, who was calling?
The voices from deep within the thickets.
I was summoned, but not by the voices. I'm here to see what is going on, and if I can help, I will.
Well, you happen to see my grandson, Rin. Please send him home. He said he heard his father calling his name for 3 nights, and he left this morning to go investigate further. But don't tell the guards, he was not meant to go. His father's
see.
been gone for a few years now. He died in the war.
My condolences. If I can help, I will help. You have my word.
I appreciate it.
I'll leave you to it. I must see to my meeting with the Lord of the area.
Very well, I will hold you no longer.
Take care.
She goes back to mending her cloth. As you move through, you see other individuals who kind of shamble away from you, doors that were partially open to see who was coming into the village close fully as you approach. And then you guys begin to reach the square where a memorial looks like it's been raised in recent times to commemorate the lost individuals in the recent war. It's covered in fresh offerings surrounding the base of it. Among them, there's a rusted length of chain, some other weapons, food, gold, and there is a Vulpin man, older in visage and appearance, but currently he's kneeling and seems like he's silently praying. Branch, are you muted?
No, I'm here. Sorry, I'm reading through spells and stuff that I have.
Okay.
I'm going to stand at a distance while he prays and wait for a moment for him to be done praying.
Okay. It takes a minute, but
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Before he finishes, the prayers that he's currently doing, am I able to recognize what type of prayers they are, and am I able to join him in prayer?
He's silently praying. So you see him kneeling, just head down, with a fist clenching something wrapped around his neck.
I'll come over and kneel next to him and begin praying as well.
He kind of looks down to you as he notices your approach, and then looks up to the Oni man. I'm sorry, are you here to grieve someone you lost?
Branch is going to turn his head over to him and speak into his mind. I'm always grieving one I've lost, but one day I will regrow them, and I will no longer know loss.
We all wish that to be true. But as you get a bit older, you realize we cannot always regain what was lost, and that's okay. For life depends on new growth, new things to gain and lose. And even though we lose something, it does not truly mean it's gone forever, for it lives on within us. The memories, the love.
You cut out.
When?
Loss and then something love.
Oh. No one is truly ever gone. They live on within us, the memories, and through their love.
How's the temperature outside currently?
It's like a cool 50-ish degrees. There's like a low misty fog that comes down from the mountain and settles around this area, so it's a little bit humid as well.
So it is colder though.
Yeah.
And this is an older gentleman.
Yeah.
I would like to like put out my hand as in like a way of like trying to hold a hand essentially towards the older gentleman.
He reaches out an arm to you, not the one that was clenching whatever was around his neck, but his other arm, and you see that his hand is missing. And he goes,
Is he? Sorry.
Go ahead.
Is he still like reaching his arm out to me in a way that I might be able to reach it?
Yeah. It's just as he reaches out to you, he goes, "Oh, that's right. I've had my fair share of loss as well." And he then pulls that arm back and reaches his other arm towards you, releasing the holy symbol from around his neck.
Before he does that, I'm still gonna reach out and like grab onto the cloth on like this arm.
Okay.
And I'll use prestidigitation. I can't even say this fucking word.
Prestidigitation.
I'm gonna use this to warm his clothes around him to give him some warmth.
Oh, that's nice. Much appreciated.
And I'm just gonna keep holding on to his fabric there as I continue to pray.
Okay. Raiden, did you have anything?
Yeah, are any of the offerings here of like monetary value, like coins or anything?
Yeah, you see quite a few coins. You also see like food and a couple of weapons here and there, a rusty chain, which seems a little out of place, but you know, people's offerings come in many different shapes and varieties.
I am gonna drop a few coins along with like 2 or 3 coins with the other coin offerings that have been placed. Nod to the elder, and then I've got a question for him. I heard when we walked in, or when we entered the village, I spoke with a woman briefly just a moment ago. And she had mentioned something about voices. I'm curious. Have you heard the voices as well?
There have been voices from people who are no longer here, but I don't pay too much mind to those. They've riddled my dreams since the war, and truthfully, I assumed it was in my head still.
The war took a toll on many of us. I'm sorrowful that so much impact is still felt by so many.
Yes, indeed. However, as we've seen in the past, things will get better. Wars come and go. But we're still standing. We can still rebuild.
Wise and even more so hopeful. I will carry your words. Thank you.
He kind of nods and then goes back to praying. Okay.
Okay.
You have
I'm
something
gonna.
else?
Yeah, I'm gonna nod to Branch and as a suggestion to carry on with our trek up the road. Suggestion, not a command.
Branch is just gonna kind of look at you, nod, ensure that the elder doesn't need anything, and say into his mind, "Have a fair evening, elder. Please get home safely."
Yes, you
And then
as well.
continue past Branch.
As you all approach the manor, has this air of elegance to it, but a very restrained version of elegance. It is surrounded by a low stone wall. It's not like a massive fortification. You see dark wooden buildings arranged around an inner garden, covered walkways, and a reflecting pool. It looks like it's been more designed as a place of like peace and ceremony rather than a defensive command post, which is not entirely uncommon, but it's not the most common. Usually when you're dealing with a manor like this, you'd want it to be fortified, someplace you could hole up if there was an attack. You do see guards standing at the gates, messengers moving between buildings, rolled maps stacked inside open corridors, and just a lot going on inside the manor right now. As you get to the gates, one of the guards stops and says, "I am Iori. Please, let me know your name and what your business is for arriving here."
I'll do a bow. My name is Raiden Arashiki. I am here upon a request to help the village.
I see. He writes your name down in some sort of ledger. "And you, small one, are you here for the same?"
Branch speaks into his mind. "I am Branch. I seek a new home. My previous shrine was desecrated and ravaged, and I happened to come across this letter in hopes of being able to help and possibly settle here."
I see. "And these are the names you wish us to use should someone call for you from beyond the Eastern Road?"
Yes.
"Indeed."
"Very well. Well, please, follow me." And he starts walking into the manor.
As we follow him, I'm going to say, while looking forward, "Tiny friend, I am not sure in which manner you are communicating, but know that you are welcome to talk to me."
Branch isn't going to say anything yet.
Branch flips you off.
Just observing, waiting till he has to say something. not one for words, but will nod before you walk off.
The guard leads you guys into a room just off the exterior of the manor. Please wait here. Lord Amino will be with you soon.
Very well. Thank you.
Branch is just gonna bow.
He bows back. All right. As you guys are brought into the side chamber overlooking there's rainwater dripping from chains into a stone basin. There's braziers burning with cedar chips and bitter herbs. Tea has been prepared for you all, but it has gone slightly cold. And there's a map of Rio and surrounding forests lying on the low table, with 12 small black stones being placed beside the map. One of the walls displays ceremonial weapons from the Rio family's history, and then a folding screen depicts the Hanami Wilds in spring, but one panel has been damaged by a long vertical tear. You hear voices from beyond this chamber and an adjoining chamber. And we come to three individuals in a planning room. Lord Rio Amino and Captain Hasegawa Jiro. And then an older man. Would you like to introduce yourself, Grandpa?
I mean, I'd rather explain myself once they're able to see me.
Okay. That's fine.
It'd make more sense.
So you guys hear a voice. It says, I will return with them myself. And then a second voice that says, you've returned with half your patrol and can scarcely hold your sword steady. Hasegawa, I will not turn your shame into 12 funerals. Then there's a knock on the door. My lord, you have guests that have arrived. They seem to have come with letters of writ. Lord Amino turns to both of the individuals in the chamber. Right then. We must go greet our guests and make sure they're aware of the dangers that they may face. Okay. So, these individuals would come around into this chamber. Lord Amino would go around to the back, sitting at the head of the table, Captain Hasegawa. And now, as we move through this, I guess we'll do this in kind, in entry order. So, Lord Amino came in first. Lord Amino is a man, he's in his late 30s, or late 40s. His clothing is formal and carefully maintained, but there are signs of strain that are pretty obvious. His hair is tied back properly, though strands have started to escape. Ink stains mark his fingers, dark circles beneath both of his eyes. He's getting paler than he's pretty pale for a man of his stature. And then he comes in and sets down a few sealed messages beside him. Then we have Captain Hasegawa Jiro. He is a little bit taller than Lord Amino, and older. He's probably mid-50s. Although well-built and maintained, he looks like he has sustained some damage, and is limping a little bit as he enters the room, but very stoic. slight facial hair that is well maintained. And as he sits down, our last individual enters. Now you can introduce yourself.
They're so prim and proper. So, as Grandpa enters, Grandpa Jiro appears to be a lean old man, worn down by decades of bad weather and worse sleep. His skin is a deep lined and roughed. His long gray-white hair hangs loose around his face, and his beard looks as though it has not seen a comb in years. His clothing does little to improve that impression. Several layers of faded, patched robes hang from his shoulders, darkened by rain, dirt, and lantern smoke. They make him look like a poor village watchman or a wandering beggar. Though, as he walks into the room, they would notice that the occasional shift of the cloth reveals a well-crafted plate armor beneath it. A battered slab of blackened metal is strapped to one arm as a shield, covered in dents, scratches, and crude repairs. In his other hand, he carries a thick, crooked walking stick with a heavy knotted end, from which hangs an entirely ordinary oil lantern. What draws their eyes the most in his expression, Jiro looks tired, suspicious, and just slightly pleased by something no one else can hear. His amber brown eyes rarely focus on any one person in the room for long, often sliding towards the empty doorway or the dark corner or the space just over his shoulder. They would notice that every once in a while he'd be like kind of looking to his left and like covering his mouth as if he's whispering to somebody else that's not there. That's it.
Okay.
Oh, I guess I could say, despite his stoop posture, they would notice that his footsteps seem far heavier than what his frame suggests. And his ugly shield is obviously heavy, but he carries it as though it almost weighs nothing.
Alrighty. So, Lord Amino looks over the room. You have my gratitude for answering with such haste. I would offer you a more gracious welcome under different circumstances, but every hour spent on ceremony is another hour in which my people remain unaccounted for. I just wished more would answer my call. I worry for your safety in this. Do you still wish to move forward with my request with just the two of you?
Raiden dips his head in respect and lifts it back up, making eye contact. Even if it were just me, I would still be willing to help your people in any way I can. It's a strange time now that the war has been over. It's been years, yet many still feel its embrace.
It is very honorable. I apologize again for my manners. I am the lord of this village, Lord Aminorio. This is the captain of my guard, Hasegawa. And this is my advisor and father, Lord Jiro. May we have your
You
names,
realize he
please?
said he'd go by himself, right? Like, what?
Please settle down. We shall not spit in the face of his honor that he has put forward. And luckily, we have another guest here who will hopefully accompany our friend so he does not need to go by himself. What was your name, young one?
At this point, Branch will project thoughts into, or his words into all of their minds. I am Branch. I've come seeking to settle my roots in this village, and I found a letter. And seeing as you have also need help, I would like to give my aid.
It
He's
is.
a stick.
Forgive my
Indeed.
father's rudeness. And
He does
you,
not have any rudeness. It is but an observation. I am not yet a tall tree, but I assure you I am still rather tough.
I do not doubt your abilities. You, are you a Ronin or a samurai? What lord do you serve?
I am from. Sorry, who are you talking to?
The giant Oni in samurai armor.
Good to know.
I am a Ronin. I have no lord to serve, but I serve the people as best as I can. I spent a lot of time, many, many years, trying to dissipate the after-war turmoil, the troubles caused by those who fail to understand that our people, all people, are now once again united, even if for some it is distasteful or not the outcome that they had chose. We must build back up together.
Well, what was your name, Ronin?
I am Ronin Raiden Arashiki, at your service.
If your wish is to aid us in this and then, for lack of a better way of saying it, lay down roots, we would not argue with that. We could always use more eager ones to help out. We're also willing to provide you with any lodging you may need while you are pursuing this task for us. But we are open to other forms of payment if gold is not your preference.
What has been offered is more than enough. I only wish to help. Humbly accept everything you have offered.
Very well. He indicates to the map and the stones. He kind of moves them around a bit. 9 residents of Rio have vanished over the last 12 days. They weren't taken all at once, nor were they taken from the same place. Some disappeared from the road. Some left their homes during the night. 3 were last seen carrying lanterns towards the eastern forest. And he indicates towards 3 stones that are placed slightly apart. I sent 6 guards to follow them. Only 3 returned. The others are now missing as well.
And
So,
what? Sorry.
nope, you go ahead.
What can you tell me of the voices?
The voices. Yes. Well, everyone in the village, for the most part, has been hearing voices coming, calling from lost loved ones, individuals they long to see again. Many have stayed strong, but Some long for those loved ones, long to speak to them again, to hold them. So I cannot fault them for pursuing that. But should you hear voices calling from beyond the road, voices you recognize, voices you miss, it is not always wise to follow them.
It is most concerning and very sorrowful indeed. Using the words of the spirits of the ancestors, of the loved ones, to call others. Very grave mystery indeed.
Indeed. He pulls out some parchment. He pushes it over to you. This is a list of the missing residents. Ren Tanabe, Aiko and Jin Mori, Inasato, Koji Watanabe, Yumihara Taro Nishida, and Emi and Saburo Kinta. They all disappeared over the 12 days in question. Beginning with Taro Nishida, he worked closest to the forest out of all of them. He was a charcoal burner. And for our missing guards, they would be Kinji Sato, Riku Nomura, and Akane Fujimoto. All three of them served directly under Captain Jiro. The other three guards did return, however. Captain Jiro and the other survivors are prepared to speak with you. Our shrine keeper has also requested an audience. Our family archive on site contains military records from the war, though many are incomplete. I will not tell you how to conduct your search or your interviews. I've already sent good people into those woods under orders, and 3 of them did not return. So ask what you must, take what you require, but do not mistake my formality for a lack of urgency.
When can we start interviewing those who have survived? Speaking with those who are still here?
Well, you can start with Captain Jiro Hasegawa. And he points towards the man sitting next to him.
Please tell us of what you've seen.
We entered the forest shortly after midday. There were 6 of us. The tracks were easy to follow at first. Bare feet and sandals, 1 set of military boots. None showed signs of urgency. Near sunset, we found the lanterns, 12 of them, hanging from branches along both sides of the road. They were lit, though it had rained throughout the afternoon. We then heard movement ahead. The missing villagers were walking in a line towards the mountain, it seemed, and we called to them, though they did not answer. They were moving slowly, each carrying an unlit lantern, chains dragging behind them, but not. The chains didn't touch them, they weren't carrying the chains, almost like they were coming out of nowhere or following them. One of our gods thought that we were being led into a trap. Though we had to follow. We had to continue. And then things became unnaturally still. We were attacked.
Did you see what attacked you?
The figures did not have faces. None that we could see. When we tried to move to protect the procession, they turned towards us all simultaneously, like they were being controlled. The tall figure stood behind them. The only thing we could see past the darkness was chains falling from their form. She raised her hand, pointing toward the mountains. And fear settled in the deepest pits of my heart. I ordered a retreat, but chains began erupting from beneath us. I lost 3 of my own, disappearing into the trees and the earth. Silence.
Sorry, much to ponder. Lanterns, chains, a figure that forces fear into the hearts of soldiers. I would like to speak with the other survivors if they are willing.
I'm not sure they are fully in their right minds, but whatever you need to do, we will support you. Just can't afford to lose any more. I thought Grandpa Jiro was going to be more disruptive than this.
You said that there
Wayne's
were...
muted, definitely.
said that there
Wayne's
were...
muted, definitely.
Nope.
You said that there were scrolls of wartime that you weren't sure if would be useful, but were available to us?
Yes, within our archives here. If you head out into the garden, there's a small stone building.
Perhaps if the remaining survivors are, in your opinion, not able to be of help to us, I should redirect my attentions to your archives.
You can question my 2 subordinates. Maybe you'll be able to get through to them, but they are shooken. If there's anything that they can tell you that would help you in saving the ones that we lost, please do.
Very well. Would they be available now?
I can get the pansies.
Thank you.
I'm guessing it's these two guys over here.
Oh, that's definitely not the right one. Sorry,
Grandpa's
everyone.
like, you look
Technical
pansy enough.
difficulties. Restart my audio engine.
I'm guessing his audio broke. Please stay tuned for technical difficulties. We can still hear him fine, so that means everybody else can too.
Does Grandpa Jiro have
Technical
like just his two front teeth?
difficulties.
Grandpa Jiro has all of his teeth.
Oh,
Doesn't believe in a comb, but he does believe in a toothbrush. And on this fateful day, our GM died. Unfound.
rest in peace.
Unaware and resting in Posta. DM, have you returned? Did you die? Are you there, my lord?
I'll break out the Ouija board.
Break out the Ouija board!
Oh, spirits. Oh, spirits.
Oh, spirit of the DM, where are thou?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
I've been able to the
Cool.
whole time.
I see green lights. My headset is for some reason not working at all, so we're gonna take a quick short break here. Apologies while I troubleshoot. Be right
Alright,
back.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
I will mute everybody. No.
Oh, well, Brayden was like, can I talk to him? And I was like, I'll go get the pansies. So I started walking over to get the subordinates.
Ten four.
Fucking baby ass guards thinking that they're ghosts or some shit. Gotta go see some people. Some weird demon dude in a stick.
Yeah, actually, as you approach them, you see, you know their names, but Haru, this one, in his room, the shutters are open, and there's like 8 lanterns lit in here, more lighting than he could really need, and there's just a new development for you as you walk by. Sheets of paper covering the entire floor around him. Some with writing, but mostly just repeated charcoal drawings, chain-shaped mark circles. And he has these same chain-shaped mark designs around his left wrist, resembling like dark metal. And a basin beside him contains cloudy water as well. He's a young kid. He's like 19 years old. Hasn't spoken since he got back from the forest.
Haru? You know you're being weird and you're littering, right?
As you enter in, he starts looking visibly distressed.
Come on, boy, let the light guide you. Holding up his lantern. The Lord summons you. We must go now. Don't make me drag you. Going over and grabbing the other one.
Yeah, Masato is currently lying in the bed, about 8 blankets on top of him, despite sweating heavily. The room has this very heavy smell of medicinal herbs, damp cloth, and something metallic. You see one of the court healers has placed bowls of salt and burning incense around his bedding. And the salt closest to his head has turned gray. You just hear him muttering, "When the bell rings, the mountain will close its mouth. When the bell rings, the mountain will close its mouth."
I step inside and kind of jangle the lantern chain on my thing. Ding-a-ling!
As he shudders awake, he doesn't even look at you. He just watching the corner of the room rather than you as you speak to him.
Do I see anything in the corner of the room?
You look in the corner of the room?
Yeah.
You don't see shit.
Oh, somebody here crazier than I am.
He's exhausted, feverish, defensive. As you enter the room, he kind of pushes back further into the bed.
Come on, the Lord summons you. But if you're down with the sickness, it's understandable. Waiting, looking at through the doorway if he's coming or not.
Yeah, he's following cautiously.
Light guide you, boy. Holding up the lantern again.
Take the 2 sick people out of their rooms instead of just bringing the other people to their rooms. Sure.
Yeah. Go on, get pansies. As you wanted. Here they are. They're both sick. Make it fast.
Sorry to disturb you. I was not fully understanding how affected you were. But I do wish to know if there's anything you can tell me of what you witnessed in the forest.
Which one are you directing that to? The one who is like on the ground, hurriedly scribbling on a stack of papers at this point, or the one who is sweating and about to collapse on the ground?
I think I direct it in general, and I'm assuming neither are answering.
The one who's like heavily sweating, obviously sick, kind of looks at you. During the retreat, Haru was caught by one of the chains. Masato. I cut it. The safety rope connecting us, and I fled. I think it was my fault that the other guards were taken.
Under the circumstances, I don't think it is right to believe that any of this is your fault. When you say you cut the chain, what did it feel like when you cut it?
There. It felt like grinding metal.
Raiden's going to walk to see what the man is scribbling. I don't think I can get over there, actually. You know what?
I'd let you through.
Okay. Can I see what he is drawing? Can you hand it to me?
Masato kind of moves out of the way. Haru, this one, kind of kneeling on the ground, doesn't even seem to look up to you. Looking down, you see charcoal lines spreading slightly, rearranging into spirals, geometric patterns. Looks like he's trying to draw some sort of shape, but can't get it right. And then you see him start to scribble and dash through the work that he's done before all that's left is a dark black square. You see moisture starting to form on the page. And Haru immediately pulls the page away and writes, "Not a stone."
He said not a stone.
Yeah.
If not a stone, then what is it?
As Haru kind of finally looks up at you, it looks like he's trying to speak, and you see the marking, this chain-like marking on his wrist, start to almost tighten.
I'm gonna turn towards Branch. Branch, maybe there's a way for you to communicate with him that he is not able to communicate with us.
Branch is gonna nod, and he's going to project his voice to everyone in the room, and particularly towards it was Haru, right? The one that is
Correct.
there in the corner.
Yes.
Haru, would you follow me in prayer? I seek to share your burden, and I am of some skill and have methodology of being able to share your burden with you. Will you allow me into your mind and pray with me, so I may soothe some of the darkness residing inside of your heart?
As you reach into his mind, you hear a shout back, just a woman's voice yelling, "Do not send another child beneath the earth. Not again." And then Haru collapses.
Another child of the earth.
Then I investigate to make sure he's not just straight up dead. Or can I tell? Is he breathing?
He is breathing, but his
Okay.
breathing is labored.
Perhaps this is.
No, you go ahead.
Perhaps this was too much. I grossly underestimated the toll that this has taken on these young men. Please allow me to help them back to their chambers.
Before you do that, my lord, I am able to probe into their minds, although I can't say whether it'll be helpful or not. Are you willing to allow me to try?
Do what you must.
It's not anything I must do, especially if it will bring them more grieving. Though it may bring us answers to finding your people faster. But I will not do so if it is not something you are comfortable with.
I am not concerned for my comfort. I am concerned for the comfort of my people. If what
Then
you
I
will be
will
doing
obey.
will bring lasting harm, then I would prefer not.
You mentioned earlier that the Shrine Keeper wished to speak with us.
Yes, if you can make time for her.
I shall make way that way.
We will have servants come and escort Masato and Haru back to their chambers.
Would you like me to carry this one to his chamber so that he isn't having to wait longer?
I would prefer our physician take a look at him before relocating him.
Wise. Okay. Bark, if you'd like, I think that it is good for us to make our way to the was it a priestess? What was the lady, the person?
The shrine priestess.
Shrine priestess. I think I think it would be well for us to make our way to the shrine priestess.
Were I able, I would accompany you. but I must tend to these 2 soldiers.
Worry, I'll take him.
Also, my name is not Bark. It is Branch, as in a small part of the tree as a whole, not the exterior coverings.
He's a stick.
Exactly.
Follow me.
My apologies.
And keep up with an old man. Even you, the one with the little legs.
Elder, is there a particular reason why you're walking sideways?
What'd I do? Gotta live. Leave it alone.
Sorry, I had to blow my nose. Alrighty. The Moon Lantern Shrine stands towards the rear of the village. Small lanterns hang from wooden frames along the path. Each represents someone from Rio who died away from home. Most are old and faded. 12 new lanterns have been placed at the end of that row. Not memorials, but prayers for the missing to find their way back. As you guys enter, you find the interior of the village shrine. Polished floorboards, black candles burning near images of Tsukiyomi and Kozukan, the aspects of the Night Mother. Bundles of dried flowers hang from the rafters, shallow reflecting pool occupying the center of the shrine, with paper strips floating on the water despite there being no current. The room smells of wax and plum incense, and every reflective surface has been covered except for the pool. You see a elderly woman, and her first words to you all as you enter is, "Before you tell me what the gods saw, tell me whether they spoke the names of the dead."
Was she talking to us?
No,
Yep.
I don't think they spoke the name of the dead. I'm looking through my notes. I didn't take, because it was the sick man was Masako and the drawing one was Haru, right?
Correct.
Yeah, I didn't. I do not believe so, Shrine Priestess.
That is good. Several of our villagers have reported dreams of deceased individuals. You do know spirits can imitate voices more easily than faces. And names are important among the spirits and the demonic. They establish identity and can protect the dead from being absorbed into more violent spiritual entities. But what did you learn from the gods? I am so sorry. I am Shrinekeeper Sayo. What were your names? Not you, you crotchety old man. But the other 2.
Do a gentle bow forward. I am Raiden Arashiki.
I am Branch.
Equally strong names from equally strong young individuals.
Strong. He's a stick.
You are correct.
Looks more like a bundle of sticks, and when you bundle sticks, they become infinitely stronger.
I don't know about infinite. Apply enough force to a bundle of sticks and they will eventually crack. Though, do not dismay, for I am hardy.
You said your name
Harder
was.
than I may appear.
You said your name was Branch.
Indeed, matron.
How old are you, Branch?
On my last count, somewhere of... And Branch starts like counting on his fingers. I don't actually know how to roll branches. I didn't think I was going to be asked this. Let me go read through the thing and see how long this Spriggan's...
They can live up to
How old they
200,
get to.
between 200 and 500 years old. Depending on how
We'll
well
say-
the environment is kept.
very
He's-
low 200s.
He's very small.
Yeah, I
A
was going to say way less than
200-year-old,
that.
a 200-year-old
Way less than
Arborean would be pretty big.
Okay, then
So
we'll
he'd
go
probably
like
be like 50.
He'd probably be like early 20s.
early 20s?
You're pretty fucking small, dude.
Yeah, you're true. We'll say 20. 25 winters have passed by my
All right,
recollection.
well, let me tell you this, Branch. When you live 85 more winters, then you can tell me how strong a bunch of sticks are.
Ryan's just gonna kind of turn his head.
But what can you tell me of what you found out at the manor?
We learned of the soldiers' trip to the forest. There were, on their travels, they saw 12 lit lanterns that remained lit even through the afternoon rain. We also learned that they had seen they had seen others in the distance also carrying lanterns that also had chains dragging behind them, but not connected to them. That was an odd detail that stuck out. When they tried to call out, there was a shadow figure that stood behind them tall. And then the 6 soldiers in the forest were attacked by chains erupting from beneath them. 3 of the soldiers were taken, and Haru was caught by one of the chains, and Masako cut it. Haru does not seem to be able to tell us much of what he saw, though something he said struck me as odd. He drew a black square and said, "Not a stone." He couldn't tell me more than that, and a mark on his wrist seemed to change subtly.
Not to mention, when I reached into his mind, seeking further answers, I heard a woman's voice saying not to send another child of the earth.
It said not to send another child to the earth.
Yeah, Branch is kind of stupid.
All right, cool. I see. And you, old man, did you manage to learn anything that these 2 youngins couldn't manage?
It's probably ghosts.
It's
I mean, after
usually-
all, can't be anything divine.
You're gonna stand here in my place of worship, and you're gonna tell me that the divine don't exist? Not having this debate again. We all know.
Listen, the
We
gods
all-
did not send me today. They never have been that helpful.
We all know. The gods exist. They built the world on a flat disk shaped like a hexagon. Right?
Yes,
Mhm.
yes, and they're watching just poorly as usual.
Well, as news is concerning, iron chains, well, in old Corsican rites, represent punishment or unbroken promises. And I think there was an old an old verse that they used to tell around this village. Is bind the bell and steer the chain, speak no name beneath the rain. Where the iron pride must stay, turn your lanterns westward way. I don't know where I first heard that, but the previous maiden before me said it, and the one before her as well.
Bind the bell and still the chain.
So we go west.
You can't go west, you dumb old man. You hit the mountain.
Who says it wasn't in the mountain?
They disappeared in the forest. Why would you look in the mountain?
Why else would it say west in the story?
I don't know. I was just trying to disperse information that could be helpful. Unlike somebody here.
No,
Anyway.
you keep pretending like you aren't pleased to see me.
All are equal in her light. Though, some are less equal, in my opinion. So,
Would
go ahead.
would your archives, would the village archives show more information on maybe the beginnings of this old saying?
They very well could, but I don't know. I haven't personally perused the archives. I believe that it is currently being managed by Tomoe, one of Lord Amino's cousins. She's intelligent, but she's more concerned with documents and helping people. So, I wouldn't go in with your hopes super high.
I think any information is helpful at this point.
Well, is there anything I can provide you before you head into the mountains? I do think you're dealing with a malignant spirit.
Hey, why'd you just say the mountains? I thought they were in the forest.
Shit! You got me confused, old man.
See, you think we need to go into the mountain too?
Fuck it, we're all going to the mountains! Before you go into the forest to face some unknown malignant spirit, is there anything I can provide to you? Anything more? The Lord Amino said to provide you with anything that you require.
I apologize. I am not as in tuned with the spirits as what some others may be. I'm not sure what assistance you could provide, other than possibly answering questions if they arise.
Gosh dang children. You got anything to protect them from spirits?
Well, I mean, this is a shrine. I got, I got a lot of stuff. I got funeral incense. I got purified water. I have memorial papers.
Just throw some herbs and shit on them. Maybe some oils for the dick. It kind of smells like moss.
All right. Oh, that would
This
be
is
good.
meant to be a calming incense. I made sure to give myself and grow these to help soothe those around me. Are you saying it is not something that you like?
You smell like a skunk.
Forgive me, I do not have the proper orifices to perceive this smell as you do.
I mean, don't get me wrong. That smell is very calming to people who are looking for it. But
Noted.
that's not me. But let me give you this. And she looking through some stuff, and here is. She hands you a censer with some funeral incense in it. She gives you a couple of vials of purified water. Gives you a small grouping of these memorial papers, as well as kind of a list of instructions for honoring unidentified dead. So, like, if you come across anyone and you can't identify them, they don't. It's like, don't bring them back to their families. That would be terrifying for their family members. Honor their dead properly. And take this bell. She has this small bell. This is a guiding bell. I use it in rites to help lost spirits find their ways across the border. But it will not work on all spirits if something is too angry, holding on too tightly to something from its past life. It will not heed your call for guidance. You guys,
Taking notes. I need just a second.
who's taking the bell? We just need to know who has the bell.
I'll have the bell.
All right, you take the bell. What are you doing with it?
Placing it on one of my many places in my wardrobe.
Okay. As you're securing it, it rings out a little bit. Can you guys roll perception checks?
Whoop.
Okay.
Perceptive as fuck.
Jiro and Branch, you guys notice as the bell rings out, all of the unlit new lanterns outside briefly turn towards the east, despite hanging motionless. The reflecting pool gets a little bit darker. For an instant, you swear you see a chain curling beneath the surface.
It's ominous.
What's ominous, old man? The fact that you're not dead yet? Move on to the other side already. Tired of looking at you.
Branch is going to turn to Raiden.
One
Do you
day,
think
old
they're
lady, you'll
married?
enjoy my visit. Hopefully before one of us becomes significantly more transparent.
Well,
If they aren't married, then I certainly hope at some point they were. This is too
Can
beautiful.
we establish this now? Are Shrinekeeper Sayo and Grandpa Jiro married?
No, I would
Are they-
say
Are they exes?
it's one of those things where like Jiro makes obvious advances at some points, but she just keeps shutting him down because she's a priestess and he doesn't believe in divination.
Yeah. I do enjoy your visits, Jiro, but only when you bring your booze with you. That's the only good part
Rejection
about
again?
you.
Good. Familiar things are comforting at this age.
I swear I'm gonna find you collapsed on the sidewalk, halfway floating through the ground.
Careful with that smile at my age. Excitement's considered a medical emergency.
I definitely don't want to be tending to you, so maybe you should get your medical emergency and take it back to the manor.
Are you boys down here?
I think we were done here 5 minutes ago.
All right, well, safe journeys. If I can help with anything else, please don't hesitate to ask. Just don't bring this lumpkin along with you. But please, watch his blood pressure on the way back.
We should get
Oh,
going.
thank
We
you.
should leave before the room notices that we're afraid.
Do you think his blood pressure is the reason why he was walking sideways?
It very well could have been.
What is
Blood pressure.
blood pressure?
Can you
Come on, kids.
take us to the archives?
Yeah. Come on, outside. Going back to the manor. As they leave, I'm gonna turn around to the priestess. I'm gonna go into the forest with this group of children, pretending to be adventurers. Try not to miss me too openly.
What do you mean you're going with them?
Don't tell my son.
Oh, I just realized I don't know where I'm going. I should probably.
We're going to the manor.
Oh, okay.
I'd be walking with you guys. We gotta go to the stone shack outside the manor, I believe.
Yes, sirree.
Should have wait here first, so we don't have to come back. We're going out here. Wow, the stone shack doesn't have a door. How odd. Come on. Get in there, ask what you want.
Yeah, approaching the archives, it is the only fully stone building on the grounds. It's meant to, in case of a fire or something. The interior is cool and dry. You see shelves holding scrolls and ledgers and maps and records and military reports. The whole place smells like old paper, dust, and cedar oil. And you see a couple side tables here covered with documents. One entire shelf bears visible gaps where records have been removed or possibly destroyed. And you see a woman, like the shrine maiden told you. This is Tomoe, a distant cousin of Lord Amino. And she is the keeper of the Rio family records. But as you enter, she looks
Tell her
towards
what
you.
you want.
Apologies, I was told to be expecting some visitors. What can I help you with?
No apologies necessary. You're Tomoe, correct?
Yes, I am.
I think I brought him to the right place.
Oh, no apologies. I did not mean to judge based on your age. Anyways, Tomoe, I was curious as if to any reference you might be able to tell me of regarding the phrase bind the bell and still the chain.
Well, not exactly. Let's see here. What I have that I've pulled from the shelves, which I think could be useful for you. I don't have anything that references that or the spirits directly, but most of this is historical record. So I have maps of the old military roads throughout the forest. We have some recorded reports describing ancient stones found within the Hanami Wilds. Records of military units refusing to camp near particular markers in the woods. Notes of concerned, unexplained bell sounds. And then even reports of soldiers vanishing for hours and returning with no memory of it. But what I think is most important is there are notes here where it seems some ancient warding stones were damaged, but there didn't seem to be any direct causation from that. That was over 3 years ago during the war. But several of these reports have been removed. And she starts opening up some of the tomes and stuff, and you see pages that have been cleanly cut out.
Curious. And has this been brought to the Lord of the Manor?
His worry is already causing him great strife, and I don't wish to overburden him any further.
And you do not believe that he would have any inclination to why they were removed?
Roll an insight check. The other two can also roll insight checks if you guys are being part of it.
Can I actually do...
Sorry, my thing is loading. I don't know why it closed.
Can I use... Oh, how would I do this? Can I use Child of War? Being around people, when something seems off, I tend to be a little bit more receptive. Is that a good argument?
Sure, you can use Shadow.
Okay, and that's just add a
4.
D for me. That one's a D6.
It's different. It's a skill. I see.
No, I told you guys for your experiences, do one that's leveled up to a D8, one that's leveled to a D6, and the other two is D4s.
Nice.
Oh, so that brings me to a 19. So I don't reroll, right? It just gets added to what I had rolled.
Correct.
Yep.
So Jiro
Yeah.
and Raiden, as you start kind of pushing in on the missing pages, you see Tomoe kind of becoming more tense as you make more mention of them.
The lantern's gone cold. Someone nearby is lying or dead. Or both. Tomoe? You're not hiding something, are you? I'd hate to let my son know that you've been untruthful.
All right. No need to let the Lord know. I removed the pages.
And where'd they go?
She pulls some books out of one of the shelves and unlocks a kind of little back hidden hatch. A few months ago, I was going over the family records, and I found this. And she lays a piece of parchment on the table, and it says, "No lord of Rio shall open the path beneath the eastern boughs, nor permit axe, flame, or iron to disturb the silence below." I had dismissed this warning as an attempt by previous generations to restrict logging or protect the interior of the wilds. And I had approved preliminary surveys within the woods. Though the disappearances began before any of my logging crews could reach the locations. And I feared that mayhaps I may have contributed to the disappearances.
So you find weird stuff in a book and you don't trust it, but you trust the books.
Well, Lord Jiro, I know quite a few books that you don't trust.
They're different. Those are stories.
And I was under the impression that a warning this old, it predates you. So, I figured it had something to do with previous generations and didn't exactly adhere to current issues and dealings. But she begins pulling some of the things together. Commander Jiro, he had this map that he marked up. She puts it on the table. And it looks like the military markers that he defined on here and some of these earlier wartime records. There's likely a region within the forest. I think that interior region is where the disappearances have happened and where the commander and his guard encountered whatever they encountered.
So that's most likely where we're going to have to go. That's what I'm gathering.
Lord Jiro, forgive my impertinence, but what do you mean by saying you have to go?
I said we.
Right.
And if you notice, there's at least 6 of us here.
Nope, there's 4 of us.
Yeah, I forget you can't see them.
Do I need to... Does Lord Amino?
Are you threatening me?
I mean, you just threatened me.
And if you tell my son, you know what happens to this building.
I know what happens to the family records. Are you threatening to destroy the family records?
I'd never do that.
I'm concerned that you might.
Records. Anyways, I'm only gonna take him to the edge of the forest. Don't want him getting lost. After all, one of them's a stick.
Indeed, the best place to hide a tree is among other trees.
Yeah, we don't want him getting chewed on by that dog in the in the city.
Wait, there's a dog?
There is a dog.
They slobber all over me every time. I'd rather avoid them.
Thank you, Tomoe, for your assistance. In the future, just as a word of wise, hiding things that we feel ashamed of often brings pain to those around us. I hope in the future you feel as though you can trust those around you more. Thank you for your time again.
Of course.
Remember, Tomoe, if you tell on me, I'm telling on you. Bye now.
Please don't go any farther than the edge of the forest. You're closer
Well-
to death here than anyone else.
Yeah, it's scary in there too. That's what dead people are.
Whenever we saw his character, it was clearly stated that it was easy to tell he was a lot stronger than he initially appeared, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah.
Or his shield is made of foam. Okay, that hasn't been
Well,
fully explored
they
yet.
also noticed he's wearing full plate mail.
Look, LARPers are getting pretty creative, okay?
What did she say?
Huh?
Darky.
Come on, children.
Yes, I believe that if you are to go with us, that perhaps you should stay behind me. You said it.
That's a weird place to want me.
I just mean, given the circumstances of your age, perhaps it would be best to let me be ahead if you do intend to go into the forest.
I know I'm an old man. I get it. But I would like you to know I've been against people much bigger than you and walked away from people much scarier.
I did not mean to be scary. So be it.
You're
I
not.
will
That's
not
the
fight
point.
you, old man. And they waddled away.
To the very next day, wada wada.
At this point, I'm going to lean over to Branch. You know, Branch, she really likes all them papers in there. She might be in the trees, too. You have a chance.
Brian's gonna sit there. Chance to become part of her collection?
I just realized how horrifying it must be for you to see all those papers.
Why is he threatening me?
Alrighty, as you guys leave the manor. Gotta go back out to the eastern road.
It just occurred to me we probably should have let the Lord know, let the Lord of the Manor know that we were setting off.
We still can. Do you want to go let him know?
Nah,
All right,
we're out.
cool. So, are you guys stopping, talking to anyone else?
Hell no, out into the forest.
As we're walking through, I'm going to point out a kid. Don't look at that kid. He doesn't like being acknowledged. Come on, let's go.
Okay. That, skip that, skip that.
Oh,
Um, did you guys take the map from
Yeah.
Okay.
We'd have taken the map.
Cool. Cool. So, as you guys head towards the eastern gate, and without letting anyone else know that you're leaving.
We'd have told the guards.
Okay.
The
you
guards
Alright.
can tell.
Because the guards are going to be at the gate wondering why the fuck I'm going. Alright, I'm going to see these boys to the edge of the forest. And if you let Jiro know that they're heading out.
You let Lord Amino know that you're going with them to the edge of the forest?
You tell me to stay. Think I'm fucking crazy?
Well.
And if you tell him, I'm going to hit you with my stick.
Your stick is rather feeble. Here, use mine.
Don't hit me with that child.
You're right. That's a little weird, Branch. I can't go swinging you around. I'm strong,
can.
but like, it feels
If I
wrong.
enlarge myself, it might be effective.
Hold on. Do not enlarge yourself. We are all men here.
I can make myself bigger.
I believe it.
And what do you mean by men?
Anyways, Mr. God, if you tell my son that I will with him,
He will
you
make
already
his
know he's
wood
going to try to
bigger.
come. And if he tries to follow us, he's going to die.
The Lord will notice your absence, Lord Jiro.
He's used to me wandering around.
I'll give you a head start.
It's appreciated.
As you guys exit the gate and you cross beneath the branches of the wilds, a bell rings once somewhere deep within the wooded area. It's low and distant. The lantern hanging just inside the forest ignites with a cold teal green flame.
You guys hear bells?
I hear a lot of things.
It's weird.
did we?
All right. Oh, it did not move you guys over. That's weird. Economy Wilds.
Here we are. The forest.
You still wish to continue with us? We are
Eh.
right here.
You think I'm gonna let you two go in there alone?
Yes.
Die. You're a big man with swords and a stick. The stick can speak to people's minds, but like, you're gonna end up in a grave, man. Really,
I'm a rather sturdy
I've
stick.
been here before, and there's graves already dug, so it's gonna be really easy to bury you. But I don't want to do it.
Admirable of you, I suppose. All right, let's go then. Are you still certain you want to lead the way?
Do you know where to go? God, you've been here before
There's
too.
a map. It wasn't
I can-
there a map?
We got a map. I forgot.
You can always ask the trees.
You probably shouldn't speak to the trees here.
And why is that?
Why you shouldn't speak to the trees?
I've done it before. I've been speaking to them as we've been coming along the entire time.
Good luck. I speak to the trees sometimes, but they mostly complain. I don't like hearing them.
How would you hear the... Never mind.
Explain, but it make things a whole lot more complicated.
Anyways, where are we going from here, Elder?
He's the one with the map.
What does is there like a physical representation of the map, or
You're on the map.
okay? Oh, I thought that there was things that had marked.
Yeah.
Did she say that there were?
There's stones that are marked on it. So,
It's these pillars with like the circle things in them.
yeah.
Okay.
But looking at the map, it looks like it wants you to go through this area with these lanterns.
Okay. All right. Let's proceed according to the map.
Be careful, you don't
So-
know what's out here.
The first stretch of the road is narrow. The old road narrows just as soon as you start ducking beneath the trees. Its surface broken by thick roots and years of neglect. Blossoms gathering in the cracks, pale against stones blackened by rain and time. And the forest quickly closes around you all. Cedar trunks rise like pillars among flowering trees. Branches weave together overhead, and not much light reaches the ground other than in scattered pieces. Shifting across the moss and ferns is wildlife, insects, and small mammals scurrying through the forest around you. The sound of the village fades behind you all. Before long, the only sound around you is that of nature, wind, the occasional burble of a creek, the snap of twigs underneath your feet. Oh shit, somebody stepped on branch. The air becomes cooler.
soldier.
The air becomes cooler as you all travel further into the woodlands. So, let's see here. As you're trying to navigate with this map, we're going to do a skill challenge. So, this is going to require 4 successes before you get 3 failures. Try not to repeat the same skills. But this is to navigate your way through the old and broken trails and get to the area marked on the map. So, who's first?
Is the man with the map going to give us the first one?
Yeah.
Got a map.
So you said that the path was narrowing and okay, so let's see. Athletics. I'm going to lead us through the broken limbs and the brush, helping anyone who may need the assistance to get through the narrowest of the pathways.
Okay. So awesome. So go ahead and roll your athletics check. I will say you guys have you took the map. So that's one automatic success. So you only need 3 successes now. And then past that, you also, one of you can have advantage because you went and spoke with Tomoe. And then depending on specific skills, if you guys end up doing a skill a certain way, then you could get further advantage based off of your conversation with Sayo, the priestess, and your interactions with Haru and Masato. And you didn't talk to Daichi. And you didn't talk to the families to get personal effects from people. So, yeah, 1 automatic success. That is a success for that athletics check. So, moving your way through, pushing the brush aside, and the crack of wood. Every crack of wood is a flinch from Branch, and a quick check to make sure that he's they're still in one piece. So that is 1 success and got you 1 step closer. Who is next?
I'll go next. I would like to use my voice of the living world and speak to the trees around us and try and use persuasion to see if they could use some movement to direct us in the right way by showing them the bell and possibly ringing it and asking them if there has been any humans that have come through the area seemingly under the power or surrounded by bells or with the chain as they were speaking with, like with the guards.
Okay. Roll a nature check.
Oh, nature, I said persuasion. I'm trying to talk to them.
Oh, okay. Sorry. So I want to be clear on this. First of all, that's a success. So, good success there. While Spriggans do have the ability to talk to plants and stuff like that, plants have 0 ability to respond.
Yeah, that's why I said I wanted them to show like a movement
like
towards the
breeze and
direction.
stuff like that. Yep, I got you. So as you push your intent towards the nature around you, the slight shift of branches in the breeze and the falling of leaves, the cool chill on your backs, Branch, you direct everybody to take a few turns through a different position and get a little bit further. So you guys need 1 more success, and one of you can use advantage on it. So you might as well use advantage, Grandpa Jiro.
Yeah, I might as well use advantage. I'm gonna use survival, because I've been through some shit, and I know this place at least a little bit, and we got a map.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a survival check.
23!
Alrighty. 23. Uh, 23 is a success. So, pushing yourself ahead of everybody else, you're like, I know which way to fucking go. Get the fuck out of the way. And push them the final distance to where they need to go. Let's see here.
Look out, kid! That poison ivy!
Continuity.
Can I'm going to pull out the. Do I have the incense? Who has the incense? I don't know who has the incense.
I know Branch has the bell.
You have the
I'll
incense.
Okay, I'm gonna pull out the incense and ask, and I'm gonna talk to Jiro. Lord Jiro, what do I do with the incense? When do they become important?
It's Grandpa! And
Sorry,
I'm gonna tell you
Grandpa.
right now, I don't believe in any of that shit. But the lady lights it on fire. That's all I know.
Very well.
On religion. I don't know shit about it.
Okay. Don't know shit about the incense.
How many is it? I just wrote that it was funeral incense.
It's a censer full of funeral incense.
Okay. I'm gonna assume based on the name funeral incense. Actually, should I roll? Do I need to roll something?
You can roll a religion check.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna roll religion check.
You have no
I'm
fucking
gonna
idea what these incense are for.
I'm gonna assume since it says funeral that I don't need them until there's a body.
All right. Moving through as you guys are working together to make your way along the mapped route. Several miles now into the forest.
Is Grandpa staying ahead of me?
Grandpa, are you
Grandpa
staying ahead of him?
Grandpa's right there with you. Don't worry, Sonny.
I might hand him the map if he continues to walk ahead.
Okay.
Not that far.
Okay.
Right here
okay.
together, buddy.
Oh, together.
Don't worry
together.
about it.
Understood.
Can one of you roll a perception check for me? Or two of you can roll a perception check.
I guess I'll do one.
Perceptive.
Oh.
He said
All
two.
right.
Yeah, go ahead, Rowan.
Both of you guys. Jiro and Raiden, both of you spot what looks to be a chain wrapped around one of the cedar trunks. The tree has already started to grow around the links, suggesting that the chain has been present for a long time. However, the metal is free of rust and looks like it's collected quite a bit of condensation. And it looks like there's something hanging from the chain.
That's ominous. Bloody chain talk. I'm gonna go check it out.
Yeah, going up to it, it looks like there is almost like a military identification tag, like a metal coin from the last war, it seems.
I'm gonna be honest here, Raiden. I don't remember a damn thing that one lady said. But this chain looks scary. And it probably means something.
Do you get close enough to read the tag?
I will
Yeah.
once Grandpa says that. I will as well.
Okay.
Once I see him moving, I'm not. I'm like, hey, he's got it.
Cool. The name on the tag is Ryomen Hakura. I guess like Jiro, did you also fight in the last war? It ended
Probably
3
fought in the
years
last
ago.
war.
So-
Well, at that point, I might not have fought, but I would have at least been consulting and stuff. Because my son would have been like, no, don't do that. It's too dangerous for an old man.
All right, Jiro and Raiden then, since you were both involved in the last war, can roll history checks.
And for a -1 in history.
Raiden did not fight around this area. Do you yell back the name or anything, Raiden?
I'm going to read it out loud.
So as you say the dead soldier's name, Ryomen Hakura, you hear a whisper from behind the tree. It just says, "We broke the stones. We did not know they were holding anything back." And Jiro, you recognize the name Ryomen Hakura as one of the soldiers who originated from the village, Rio, that was serving in a unit out in this area.
He was from around here. He probably fought in this area.
With that voice, should possibly
Voice.
You didn't hear the voice?
Did I hear the voice too? I'm guessing no.
No, just Raiden did.
No! I didn't hear no voices. Well, I did, but nothing that would pertain to this.
Priestess had mentioned something about saying the names of the dead.
Then you just
Right.
went and did it.
I did just go and do it.
Did she say it was bad?
She was glad when we had said that there was no mention of the soldiers saying the names of the dead. Branch, can you ring that bell?
Oh, the priestess said I should stop speaking to the dead.
I'm
Dead
gonna
says
ring
she's
the bell.
jealous, though.
As Branch rings the bell, you see ahead what looks like some lanterns begin to light.
It's a magical bell.
I suppose we know the direction to travel?
If adventures taught me anything, we usually don't trust bells. But I mean, when the path lights for you, it's equally not as important to follow them. However, I guess we kind of got to do it.
All right. So you guys go towards the lanterns?
Yeah, we're probably gonna
Yeah.
have
Oh,
to.
for sure.
All right. As you move through, you end up passing these two twin flowering trees. These enormous, massive trees. Their trunks are wider than houses. The branches have grown together overhead, creating a natural arch. The trees bloom in several colors all at once, white and pale pink, almost forming some sort of ceremonial gateway. Now Changs hang among the flowers. Most remain wrapped in faded strips of white cloth, but several coverings have torn away. The exposed links sway without wind, producing a faint metallic tapping. Beyond the trees, the forest changes. The ground is flatter, the undergrowth is sparse. You see old fortifications and shallow trenches appear between the trunks, and a paper lantern hangs in the center of the road, burning with a cold teal-green flame.
Let's see. Can I do an I want to. You said that the lantern's hanging past the tree arch, like in the distance.
The hanging chains?
No, the lantern.
Oh,
with
the
teal
lantern's
green
like in between the two trees. Like, you could walk up and touch it, but it is ahead of you in between the two trees.
I would like to investigate it. I do want to walk up to the flame or to the lantern, but I don't want to touch it. Is it putting off heat? Have I seen this type of flame before?
Sorry, you saw it briefly when Branch rang the bell. As you guys,
Oh,
or
this.
not when Branch rang the bell. When you guys entered in, you heard the bell ring, and the lantern at the entrance to the forest had a teal green flame.
Oh, okay, okay. And whenever Branch rang the bell, it was further down the road that we saw the lanterns light up.
Correct.
Okay, I want to check this area just to see if there's signs that anyone has passed through. Would that be investigation or survival?
That'd be survival.
Yeesh.
$15. It does look like there's a line of footprints, like a procession of people walked through these trees and went further in.
Where does the map say we need to go?
There's a line of footprints leading deeper into the forest in the direction of this lantern.
Right, but didn't the bell say we need to go that way?
It did. It did.
You trust in the footprints or the bell? We need to make a choice here. Can't trust both. If you follow the footprints, you're probably gonna die like they did. Well, go crazy at minimum. We'll probably die.
Very well.
The lanterns that lit up when Branch rang the bell would be past these trees. Like, you'd be following the footprint.
Okay. Well, that makes more sense. And just what I just said, I'm a crazy old man. So, who's going first?
I'll lead the way. Am I set off?
Leaning into Branch. He's either really brave or really stupid.
Leaning
I
towards
turn back.
stupid.
Both.
Yeah, he's brave and stupid.
Bravely stupid.
Okay. As you all move through Are you touching the lantern that's sitting between the two trees at all?
I'm not.
Okay. Anyone else?
No plans on it.
I don't know. Something tells me we need to touch this lantern. Hold on. And the lantern's teal blue flame, right?
Correct.
I just think this lantern's special. It's a magical lantern. Or maybe the fire's special. Could I investigate the lantern? Is this lantern cursed?
Yeah. How do you investigate it? And roll an investigation check, but how are you investigating? Are you touching? Are you moving it around? Are you just looking at it from?
I'm gonna be
Specific
holding my
distance?
lantern up close to it to where I can get a real good look at it.
Oh, okay.
I'm not good. Oh, hey, I got an 18. I'm really good at investigating today.
Getting close, the lantern doesn't have any oil or any wick burning within it. The paper on the exterior has a symbol of a closed bell encircled by chains. But yeah, it's just floating here. There's nothing holding it up or anything like that. It's just floating in the middle of the road. So
I
definitely
recall-
something magic going on.
Yeah. So there's a bell encircled in chains. So that tells me that the bell is the worst enemy of the chains because the chains are trying to hold the bell in. Gosh, that is a magical bell. Anything in that
Didn't-
little head of yours, right? And where she talked about bells and chains?
The priestess Seo, I believe, said to bind the bell and still the chains.
Supposed to bind the bell. There's some chain back there on a tree. We can bind our bell, I guess. I don't know. So do we touch the lantern or do we not?
I try to avoid touching things that I do not understand.
Treasure. Alright, we'll leave the lantern alone.
You are welcome to touch the lantern.
It sounds like we're gonna regret this, but it's okay. I won't touch it.
Okay. Pull you guys onto this map.
Bind the bell and still the chains. That's a folk song.
Yeah, that is a fuck song.
A folk song.
Oh, I just the RPM is good, I guess. Alrighty. The road opens into a broad clearing cut by trenches and broken barricades, the remains of a collapsed military encampment of some sort. Flowering trees surround this area that seemingly became a battlefield, roots twisting through shattered shields and rusted helmets, splintered wagons, and those familiar pale blossoms blanket the earth in some areas so thickly that the ground almost appears covered in snow in some places. You see dozens of these lanterns throughout this area. At the center, you see a line of figures walking slowly along this ruined road. 9 figures moving in silence, each holding an unlit lantern. Behind them, 3 figures wearing similar armor to what the captain of the guard was wearing. And then chains dragging across the ground behind every member of this procession. And at the rear walks this tall figure. You can't make out, like your vision can't understand this form. Iron chains concealing the form in a lot of places.
Hold on. Are you guys seeing this shit too?
Yes.
It's probably a good thing. I was losing it.
It's,
Well, if you ask the court physician,
I'm gonna
so,
kind of switch my stick to the other hand real quick and like lean over and just like flick the bell that's hanging on Branch.
as you flick the bell, you see the unlit lanterns, as well as the lanterns around the area, all flash that teal green before returning to their initial colors.
But the people and things don't do anything.
They don't seem to be minding your appearance. Their backs are towards you, but they're not attacking or anything. And it continues towards the east.
This is ominous. Let's be honest. And I'm gonna say I'm used to seeing dead people. Not like this.
I believe that that is the mission is to get these people, correct? So shall we attack this figure?
Talk about the weird spooky sentinel?
Yes.
Do we even know if attacks work?
No idea. No, I don't know anything
Branch,
about this.
He's just gonna jump into some weird ghosty bullshit.
I don't know ghosts. I don't know about ghosts.
We could try and talk to the spirit.
Well, yeah, you could do that weird mind voodoo shit.
Oh yeah.
We're doing the
Branch.
weird mind voodoo shit, as you call it right now.
I know, but I don't really look at your mouth, so I just assume you're talking.
My mouth hasn't moved this entire time. I'm speaking with my mind.
Right. So we should probably try to communicate with him and see how that goes, I guess.
So what are you guys doing?
Is Branch trying to communicate? Is that what was going on? Branch was gonna do his
The mind voodoo shit!
How far are we from it?
Well, here, I can put down. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just put down some random. Oh, that was not what I wanted.
You can use a weird ghosty guy.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, shit, it bumped in.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then a larger figure towards the back. And they're all walking east. So imagine north is the top of the map.
And this is the big fucking thing we can't see what the
Yep.
fuck it is.
Yep.
I feel like I'm gonna read this. Detect thoughts.
On the big one?
Yeah.
Ooh. All right. Skip
Yeah, I'm
that.
gonna regret
We're gonna
that.
skip that. Yep. Okay. Every lantern ignites in the area with a teal green flame. The chains dragged by this procession pull tight, and all of the projections vanish.
Oh.
And then figures begin to rise from the trenches.
Seems
Nope.
it doesn't want to talk.
There we go. Change layer. Tokens.
I may admit, I've survived every mistake I remember making. But usually, I leave before the dead become comfortable enough to introduce themselves. And
I
it
need
looks like
everyone
we
to
didn't leave
roll
soon enough.
initiative.
Well. It'd be really funny if Grandpa just took off right now.
Okay. Turn on some battle music. I need this person, and then yeah, the warden. All right, we'll do the warden first. Ooh, didn't roll super good. And then we'll do each of these. That's 1, 2. 3, 4. Okay. So, as they rise, and start the battle with this one right here. As this chain-bound dead is going to rush, move 30 feet, gets him just in range to go melee with Raiden. And yeah, he's going to make 2 attacks with his rusting blade. So it's not advantage. Yeah, no, he just, if he's within 10 feet of a lantern, then he gets advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws, not attack rolls. Okay, cool. That is going to be a 14 to hit, Raiden. Does that hit?
No.
All right, and his second attack is going to be an 11 to hit, which also doesn't hit. So this one makes 2 sword swings at you, and you manage to get your blades out just in time to parry and block. Did you want to use riposte at all with your reaction? Because he did just miss an attack against you.
That's what I was looking for. Is riposte, so I'm having trouble finding it, but is riposte only usable before like a long rest, or where the heck is riposte?
It's one of your maneuvers.
Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, let's.
And so, let's see here.
How's the superiority die?
There it is.
Reaction experience superiority die to make a melee attack against
So you
The
have
creature-
4 superiority dice. That means you can do 4 maneuvers per rest.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do. I'll use it this time. Use the riposte.
Right. You're gonna make an attack and add your superiority die to the damage.
How do I? D8. Okay.
Yeah, but it's a D8 that you get to add to the damage, and a 16 does hit this guy. You gotta hit the damage button on your katana attack that you did.
Oh,
There you go. So 13 points of damage total. A pretty heavy hit. As this creature pulls out this rusted katana, it swings at you. You manage to get your weapons out just in time, and you parry with your offhand and manage to slash down with your main hand, doing 13 damage, slashing across this undead creature's torso.
As I do this, can my bandana that covers, or the sash that covers my eye, start to emit the odorless smoke around me? Doesn't do anything other than make it look cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do want to say one thing, just so you don't forget. Voltage is also one of your weapons,
Yeah.
and you should read it.
Whoops, I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah. No, that's fine.
Alright.
If you, like, on your sheet, where it says, like, go to inventory, and then you can find voltage and click the arrow, and it's got a whole, like, line of text in there that can tell you what all it does.
Yeah, well, you also just put it in there into the chat, so you can hit the details arrow on it, and it'll give you the full details that he's talking about too.
Yep. They don't want you to forget about it. It's
So-
special.
If you want to re-roll the damage with voltage, because you'll get additional damage with that, you can. Because that's your main hand weapon.
Okay.
Sorry, never mind. You
I
have to
don't-
use a bonus action to speak the command word to cause it to activate
Yeah.
first. So this first attack
would
that you
make a
just did
difference.
wouldn't make a difference. All right.
Yeah, there's one in there for regular, and then there's one in there like what he clicked for active to do the lightning damage as well.
All righty. Grandpa Jiro. The old guy is
Right.
second in the fucking round.
Yeah. I will say, before you guys probably thought this old man was like, I don't know, 5 foot tall or so, hunched over. At this point, he's going to stand up straight. All right, sonnies. You asked me before if I could hold my own. I'm gonna tell you, I'm old, not weak. There's a difference, and you're about to learn it. I'm gonna step up in here. All right. I'm gonna cast. Where's my sheet? There's my sheet. Spells. Spiritual Guardians. And as these, it does say that I believe that they're like appear as angelic. Because I'm good or neutral. Yeah, appears
They
angelic
can
or
look-
fey,
they-
my choice.
They can look like whatever you want them to look like.
Yeah, so these are just gonna look like old relatives, because that's what they are to me.
All right. Sounds good.
And as these, I'd say they look kind of like, you know, obvious Kozakin warriors and etc.
All right. So he needs to
Disturb the
make a,
relatives, and they're unpleasant, and they were unpleasant while they were alive too.
So he needs to make a wisdom saving throw. This thing lasts for how long? It lasts for up to 10 minutes. It's concentration.
Yep.
15-foot radius.
Oh yeah, there's also auras now. I forgot. Here, watch. Where is it at? I don't remember. Because you can do token auras now. Oh, it's in the settings on the token. So token, aura, 15 feet. See? So I can make my token have an aura.
Cool, that aura is your spirit guardians.
Yeah.
So does it trigger? I want to make sure when you cast a spell. I assume you make your 2 allies unaffected.
Yeah, the 2 allies are unaffected, and it's only when they enter or start their turn inside of it, I believe.
Okay. So they will take damage at the start of their next turn.
Yeah,
with
enters
wisdom
for the
saving
first
throws.
time on a turn or starts its turn there. Yeah, my allies are unaffected. Don't touch them. Especially you, Auntie Jean.
All right, is that all Jiro's doing?
Yep.
All right, next one. Ooh. 20 feet. They can get Jiro with their dragging chain. So, Jiro. Does a 6 hit you?
No.
All
No.
right, second attack. Does a 10
No.
hit you? All right. These chains whip past you, and you manage to nimbly dodge them despite your age.
Can't touch me.
All right. The next one is going to come. You set up this barrier in which they don't want to enter.
Would they be? They wouldn't be able to see the barrier though. They would just
They
see spirits.
Yeah, I know, but the spirits are going around in a circle around you. Okay. This one's also going to try to do 2 chain attacks against you, Jiro. A 15? Probably not.
Nope.
And an 18.
Nope.
Just chains whipping around you. Your spiritual guardians are smacking them out of the air. Nothing can touch this old man. All right, Raiden, it is your turn.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to so I'm going to activate voltage. I'm trying to figure out where I put the word. I'm going to utter storm blow, and my blade is going to erupt in a field of electricity, arcing around us, emitting sparks of blue light. And I am going to strike the enemy ahead of me.
Blow. That's what I used to call my second wife.
Okay, go ahead and roll 2 attacks.
And it's one
A
with
crit?
my...
You know, because so you get 2 attacks for your action. Those are both with your main hand weapon. So those are both going to be voltage attacks. And then if you had a bonus action available, you could attack with your offhand. Oh, you got both sides of the crit? All right, well, let's do the crit first. So do the crit damage on the voltage katana for the first one.
Do I have to hit both of the?
You just click damage on the
Where
first
do you
one.
where do you see?
You're good. So that's 9 times 2 is 18 points of damage. So,
It didn't roll
No.
the lightning on that.
Hold on.
It,
Okay, it's
there it goes.
because I clicked before you said hit the damage on the screen.
okay. All right, so it's 13 times 2. Well, that does kill it. So this one falls as you slice your blade through it into a pile of ash with these sealing charms that are now burning and covered in embers.
Also, before he does anything with it, that one, he has advantage, but
Oh yeah, you do have
well,
advantage.
it died anyways, so
Yeah, so we'll call that natural 20 and natural 1 your advantage roll, and then you still have your second attack, so you can run or do your movement and attack another one if you'd like.
Yeah, let's run up to this one and attack him. Okay,
Okay.
and then
You don't have advantage on this one.
okay.
A 24 will still hit.
12 points.
12 points of damage. It is hurt. It is still standing as you run up quickly, slicing through it, lightning just cauterizing the wound as it moves through its form. Not that much blood, not that there was much blood flowing inside its body to begin with. But now that you're getting a closer look at these guys, as you cut through it, it is like paper burning away as the lightning kind of arcs off of it. Are you doing anything else? That was your action, bonus action, and you still have some movement left if you want to move more. But
No, I'm good with where I'm at, and my okay, I'm good.
all right, then it is this one's turn, and it is going to make 2 attacks with its rusting blade at you.
first it's going to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh yeah, I also have to do another thing, which I'm not going to do it because I forgot to do it, so I'll do it going forward. But yes, let's do a wisdom saving throw. A natural 20, so it'll take half damage, and its movement is not reduced.
Its speed is halved in the area, and when it enters on a turn or starts its turn, that makes a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 3d8 radiant damage. On a successful save, the creature takes half. So, damage. So it takes 6. That'd be radiant, because I'm good or neutral. Did we lose you?
Sorry. It takes.
Are you?
Yep, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. As your spectral guardians pierce their spears into it, it begins burning away even more. It's still left standing at this moment, though. Does a 19 hit, Raiden?
Yes.
All right. You will take 8 slashing and 6 necrotic. For a total of 14 points of damage. And its second attack is a 19, which will be another 12 points of damage. And that is the end of its turn. Branch, it is your turn.
All right, let me 20-foot radius real quickly. Where is that thing at?
If you click your token and then click the toggle, and then scroll the cog, not the toggle, and then scroll down. There's a token aura.
Oh, I'm not looking for an aura. I'm trying to grab a thing to put out for a spell.
Oh, on your
Silver.
spell book with your character sheets all the way at the bottom, there's an area of effect templates.
Do. Where's it at? Oh, there it is. Okay. Took me a second. Is it a circle or is it a cube? I'm gonna be casting Erupting Earth.
Okay.
I'm just trying to remember what size it is.
A 20-foot cube centered on whatever point you choose.
Heck yeah, square. 20 foot. Let's do that. If I do here, will it hit all of them?
Yes, that'll hit all of them.
Yeah, I
But
think
they
we
need
hit
to make
there.
Dexterity saving throws. So 2 of the chain-bound dead. That's 1. That's a natural 20.
Oh, dang.
2 is a 16.
There's something I wanted to do. What the heck is it called?
You want to use your reaction, do silvery barbs?
No, not Silvery Barbs. It's
Oh.
what the fuck is it called? Sorry, I don't know Sorcerer very well, so I'm like looking at what the fuck they do, and I remember reading something. What the fuck was it? Nah, I'll save that for later. Oh, he's good with the 20. I can use
How
that
could
later.
you? It was silvery barbs!
It was not Silvery Barbs. I don't have Silvery Barbs on this character. What's the other one roll?
Sorry, I'm checking something real quick. Sorry, I didn't know you were a sorcerer. I thought you said that you were going to be a druid.
No, I'm a sorcerer that is a druid.
Well, we're gonna let it fly for this, but the staff of the woodlands requires attunement by a druid. Like,
Oh, does it?
yeah, but
Oh,
it's
lol.
it's fine. That's why I had suggested it. All right, the last one is gonna do his dex, which is a 15. So they all beat it. Because beats it. So they will take
Yep.
half damage. So go ahead and roll
And
damage.
now time to roll.
20 points of damage. So they're each going to take 10 points of damage.
Yeah, they take that damage.
As the earth erupts, casting a fountain of churned earth and stone erupting around them, battering these creatures, flying near you guys as well, but not enough to actually hit you. Can you put your cube back?
Oh, my bad. Come here, cube.
Translator map. There we go. That is difficult
No.
terrain now. That makes sense,
That's it.
everybody? All right. The Ironbound Warden will now go. Now he has to go through fucking difficult terrain. That's fucking stupid. Does he have... Has to be within 30 feet. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Is he within 30 feet of either of you? He's within 30 feet of both of you. Do one
Yes,
of you
he
guys have a preference on who he hits, or you just want me to roll for it?
Just roll for it.
All right. Who wants odds? Who wants evens?
Odds.
Did you say odds, Wayne?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. It's hitting Wayne.
Hey, Grandpa!
Not
Alrighty.
Grandpa.
Grandpa Jiro.
Oh, I just
The
blanket
warden
damage?
throws a spectral train at one creature it can see within 30 feet. That target must make a dexterity saving throw. So please make a dexterity saving throw for me. A 5 is not going to pass. So you will take 17 points of necrotic damage as the spectral train pierces into you, moving through your shield as you turn up to block it. And you
18?
become
Or 17?
restrained.
Not Grandpa.
I'm restrained.
Alrighty. A restrained creature can use its action to make a strength or dexterity check to end the effect on a success.
Yep.
The spectral train can also be attacked. It has an AC of 15 and 15 hit points. Alrighty. That is all the chain warden do for the moment. Yeah, that's all he can do for the moment. Grandpa
Just,
Jiro,
it's not a save, it's just straight, right?
your
It's a strength or dexterity check, not a save. Got it.
yes, a strength or dexterity check.
God.
I mean, you are still restrained.
Which means I can't move, right?
Yes, you cannot move from the place that you are at.
But I can still do spells and stuff.
Yes. Yeah, so to be specific, where's it at? Your restrained creature's speed becomes 0 and it cannot benefit from any bonus to its speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
That's fine.
So are you doing anything else? You still have your bonus action.
Yeah, because I had to use my action for that. Sucks a little. Oh, that is all I'm doing, I guess.
Sorry, I don't see your health bar.
Yeah, my health
Oh.
bar doesn't appear for me either, but I got the bubble filled in. My health bar has appeared sometimes, but then sometimes it doesn't. Okay, I can do the minus 17 now.
There you go.
Didn't work. There we go.
You had to set the actual bar as HP.
Oh, okay. There we go. Alright, that's all I'm doing.
Alrighty. Now, this chainbound dead is going to... feet. That's what it needs.
I think it's stupid these things have intelligence like that. Ugh.
A dragging chain. Well, they're not unintelligent slimes. right. Branch, it's going to make 2 dragging chain attacks against you. So the first one is a 20. Does that hit Branch? Are you muted, Branch?
I was indeed muted. Sorry, what happened?
Does a 20 hit?
20 hit.
Yeah, 20 definitely is. What do you mean?
All right, you take 7 necrotic damage. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Strength. Where am I strength at?
3. Alrighty, you are dragged 10 feet towards the creature. And then it is going to... It wants to hit you with its sword, so it will actually step into this. It needs to make a wisdom saving throw, right?
Yep.
There's a 13, which I don't think succeeds.
Nope, I have 14. Oh, no, his, never mind.
Mine.
I said
which,
me.
which is a 19.
Damn.
14 radiant.
Okay. It is obliterated the moment it steps into the circle. And it falls into ash and small ceiling papers. Okay, Raiden, it is your turn. Oh wait, no, it's this one's turn that I just skipped. God damn it. This one will also run in to get melee.
Save and throw.
Yup. 17. 10 points damage. This one isn't completely destroyed.
Takes 10
It
points.
is fucking hurt pretty bad. And it's going to make 2 rusting blade attacks against Jiro. It's an 11, which misses, and a natural 20 for 6 and 5 is 11, so 22 points of damage. Oh, what are you doing?
How? First off,
Yep.
what does this restraining look like?
You're bound by chains.
Like chains just around like my upper arms, holding my arms to my side and my legs tight, or like I need a little bit more in-depth description here.
You are like spectral chains have completely coiled around your body to make you immobile.
So I can't move my arms at all?
You can. You just attack with disadvantage.
Oh, okay. So, as they miss the first attack and go in for the second one, I'm going to be flipping them off.
Okay, sounds good.
As the tattoo on my middle finger lightens up. I'm using my spell route tattoo of silvery barbs on your nat 20.
Okay, cool. Natural
That's
1.
the immediate fuck you of a nat 1.
Alrighty. Somebody roll a D100.
Eventually he's gonna ban silvery barbs.
Nope, I will just start giving it to other creatures.
You said a D100?
Yep. A 31.
In my defense, I was only able to use it once.
It drops its sword.
That's my spell route tattoo.
Can you only use the spell rot tattoo once?
Yep.
What?
It's an expendable tattoo.
Alright. That's the end of its turn. It can't do anything else. So, Raiden, now it is your turn.
I want to attack the one in front of Jiro first, and then use my second attack on the one to the left of me.
Okay.
Does a 19 hit her?
Yep.
15 points.
That will obliterate her.
And then my second attack is also with the voltage, correct?
Correct.
Just so I'm not getting... Okay.
A 26 will definitely hit.
10 points of damage. 6 slashing, 4 lightning.
Yeah, that will obliterate that one as well.
Ooh, can I paint a little word picture?
Yeah.
Oh, Raiden takes a wide stance, and in a quick motion, he slashes forward at her and backwards with large arcs trailing across the ground and in the distance as he slashes through the other enemy.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
they
attack
both,
this chain and get it off me!
they both crumble into dust and fall to the ground with paper seals. Yeah, you could have just attacked the chain to let Jiro free.
Yeah. She can still
Oh,
use his
wait,
bonus
can I
action,
use my
too.
bonus action? That's my offhand, right?
Yeah, you can offhand attack it.
My okay. Yes, so attacking the chains. A 12?
A
Doesn't
12 does not hit, I don't think.
Got an
As
AC
a-
15.
You got an AC of 15. So you go to attack it, but the chain avoids, like almost like it has a mind of its own, avoids your blade.
And then I can still move, correct?
Yep.
Oh, what did I do?
I think you currently have it set on measuring mode, and you got to go back up and click the arrow.
Yeah, I figured it out. I was trying to figure out how to measure earlier because I forgot again.
Goddamn whippersnappers, move out of the
And this is difficult terrain.
The
And
green
that's
is
it
difficult
to
terrain,
me.
which means it takes double movement to move through it.
Okay. I entered it. So now I'm in front of this enemy.
Alrighty. Is that all you're doing?
Yes.
All right, Branch, it is your turn.
All right. I'm gonna move right here, I think. Let me see. Yeah, that should work. I'm going to cast Thorn Whip.
Can you roll a
That one.
D100 for me?
I can definitely do that.
We've been getting a lot of 1s and 20s this round.
Yeah. If only they mattered for everybody.
One time.
That's a 47. Broken bone. You break a bone in your hand and suffer disadvantage for the rest of the encounter.
So I broke a branch?
And take 1d6 damage. Yeah, you break
Branch is branch.
You break a branch as you do the thorn whip. You miscalculate the power that you mean to have behind it. And you take 1d6 points of damage. And will have disadvantage on attack rolls for the rest of this encounter. So you take 1 point of damage. You break a finger. And it hurts a little bit.
Oh. Motherfucker, man. That hurt. For my bonus action, I'm gonna cry.
Okay.
We're good.
The Ironbound Warden's turn. Sure, he is going to do... Yeah, he's going to do 2 chain glaive attacks. So he pulls out this massive glaive that is wrapped in coiling chains, and he's going to swing it down twice at Raiden here. That's a 20, Raiden?
Yeah, that hits.
All right, so that's 15 points of damage. And then his second attack is a 25 for 7 points of damage.
Oof.
As he slices through you, you feel your skin and your blood recoiling away from the necrotic energies as your veins begin to blacken and pulse with dark energy. Alrighty. Grandpa Jiro, strength or dex check?
Oof, still didn't make it. I think I have to beat a 15.
You do got to beat a 15. Alrighty, so Grandpa Jiro is still restrained. Raiden, it is your turn. You attacking the monster or the chain?
Is the chain attached to the monster?
Yes. If feasibly, if you kill the monster, the chain probably goes away. But the chain does
Okay.
have less hit points than the monster and is easier to hit than the monster.
I'll do my first attack on the chain.
Okay. 22 will hit.
22.
You just have to do
Oh, I
15
don't
points
need-
of damage.
Ah, mother.
Dude. All right. 7 points of damage to the chain. Halfway there. Now what?
I'm gonna do an attack on him.
Okay.
23.
23 will hit. 10 points,
10 points
of
to
damage.
him. And then with my bonus action, I'm going to attack the chain again.
Okay.
That works.
18.
18 hits.
10.
Hey!
10. Hey,
Hey!
the chain is broken. And Grandpa Jiro is free.
I'll make that chainy bastard regret this.
All right. Branch. Oh, did you want to move or do anything else, Raiden?
Nope, I'm good where I'm at.
All right. Branch, your turn.
All right, this time I'm not going to break a finger.
You have
18.
18 hit.
18 does not hit.
Oh, does he have disadvantage on cantrips too?
Yeah, it's all attack rolls.
Oh, so I have to roll again.
Yeah, you gotta roll again because you might get another natural 1. Nine. Yeah, it won't. It does not hit him, but you don't break another finger, so that's good.
Okay, I'm done.
All right. Ironbound Warden's turn again. He is going to take out his anger on Raiden here. Oh man, he could just try to chain Jiro again, but I think he's going to chain glaive Raiden twice again here. That's a natural 20.
God dang.
So that's 9, 10, 11. So that's 22 points of damage, Raiden.
Okay. Oh,
And then
I am
his
not
next
looking too hot.
attack is a natural 1. So somebody roll a D100.
54.
54. His swing unbalances him so much that his target may make one melee attack against him as a reaction.
oh, hell yeah. Okay.
So the first swing
And that's-
cuts you real deep, like deep into your shoulder, like getting near some vital organs. And then as he yanks it out, he unbalances himself and he kind of swings and whiffs it, and it gives you a chance to make a notable attack against him. A 14 won't hit.
Ooh, can I?
Ooh, does he have an experience that will help?
S- Ooh, can I use poet um and this is probably the second time I've felt this deep pain since I've been blinded. And in this moment, I steady my mind, and a a a poem, a haiku, rings into my mind. Let's see. Soft eyes and open hope, noise that breaks the mind, quiet grief that stays. Can I add a D4 to this?
I would. I think that this would be a good use of it. However, we already know an 18 doesn't hit him,
Oh, right.
which is the
okay.
most that you'd be able to get out of that.
So you should save it or use a more powerful one.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is a 1d8, not a 1d4. A poet is my 1d8 one.
Sure, then go ahead.
Okay. That brings me to a 20.
That will hit.
Uh, 11 points of damage, 6 slashing, 5 lightning.
Heck yeah. Taking advantage of the situation, you slice into him with not only your sword, but your words as well. All right. That is the end of the warden's turn. Jiro, you are no longer restrained.
Aha! I'm free! We're out.
Sick 'em, Grandpa.
Come on up here. Actually, I can make it a full right next to him.
I need to remember to make you guys do concentration checks. And I still forgot to do the thing that these things do when they die. The entire time. Even after I called it out myself. That's okay.
So, you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Alrighty.
He would have made the wisdom saving throw when I was here. Just in case it's area of effect damage.
Now, it does say when the creature enters the area for the first time. Technically, the area is entering
It's-
the creature.
It says they're entering the area, though.
Are they? 23.
Oh, hot ham.
It also says on a turn, not on their turn. So, there it is. So half of 17, so 8 points of damage. Radiant, in case it matters.
Radiant, in case it matters. It does not matter in this case. But as you move the area into the creature, your spectral warriors begin slicing and tearing into it. And it is trying to abate their attacks for the moment. Are you moving up closer?
No. I'm gonna cast a spell from here.
Okay.
Well, apparently the stick's not enough. I'm gonna go ahead and use a spiritual weapon. Doesn't hit though.
What does your spiritual weapon look like?
with a bigger stick.
Oh, okay.
Well, so my stick is a flail with the lantern, because I did take your advice earlier. So it just looks like I'm swinging a bigger flail of light, basically.
Oh yeah.
That didn't work. Oh, that's all we got. Sorry, guys.
Let's do this.
Can use.
You want to move this 5-foot circle to wherever your spiritual weapon is?
Oh, I couldn't use it anyways. I gotta be able to make a attack with them around. I just read that. It says 60 feet on the thing, but they gotta be within 5 feet in order to attack them.
Yeah, but you
That
cast
doesn't
it
make
in a
fucking
space
sense.
within 60 feet of you.
Okay, that makes more sense.
So that's why I said position wherever you're gonna cast it at.
That makes more sense. Right there. Did they get
Um,
flanking with my spiritual weapon?
Spiritual weapons don't get flanking, sorry.
That's bullshit.
Do you call it something else since you're not a spiritual individual?
Yeah, it's my big glowy stick.
Alrighty. Raiden, it is your turn.
Okay,
Raiden's
I
looking
am-
very worse for wear, by the way.
Yeah, I'm not looking good. One second. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. Okay. I am going to attack him twice. Oh, fudge.
10 will
First
not
one's a
hit.
miss.
No.
Oh gosh,
Roll D100.
I'm gonna die.
87. Panic attack. You immediately suffer the effects of the confusion spell for 1 round.
That means there's nothing else for me to do, correct? Confusion.
Let me tell you what confusion does to you. The spell assaults and twists creatures' minds, spawning delusions and provoking uncontrollable action. An affected target can't take reactions and must roll a d10 at the start of each of its turns to determine its behavior for that turn. So I need you to roll a d10.
3.
3. You cannot move or take any additional actions.
Okay.
Branch, it is your turn.
Freaking healed myself.
Indeed, it is my turn. You know what? I don't know if I should triple or double down on this.
Double
What do you
dick
think?
it.
Do I? I'll start with first. See what that does not hit.
Does not hit.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Why'd you roll it again?
Disadvantage. I just had to see what I would have gotten. Okay, I'm good. No more from me.
Okay.
Oh. Uh-oh.
The Ironbound Warden is now going to go. Yeah, he's going to do a Chainglaive attack against the guy who's dumbfounded in front of him.
Light the incense when I die. Oh, miss.
Yeah, that's a miss. I want to look at something real quick, though. Yeah, it doesn't have advantage against you or anything because of that. But it does need to make a wisdom saving throw. 19, so it's going to take half damage from these spectral guardians. Gonna roll that damage there.
Yeah, I gotta keep
0.
scrolling up and finding it.
It says going to take 9 points of damage from the Spectral Guardians. Alright, and it'll do its second attack here. There's another
Miss.
13. It misses twice.
As you bumble around in confusion.
Gonna end his turn. Jiro, it is your turn.
So, first things first, I gotta. As a bonus action, you can move the weapon up to him and repeat the attack against a creature within 5 feet of it. Alright, so I could use it as a bonus action. Nice. I move it over because we can.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, so I'd be. Hold on. Here's 10 feet, 20 feet, 30 feet. Azza!
Okay.
We're gonna waylay this bitch. Alright. Spiritual weapon first with a 11. Doesn't hit. Got it.
Does not hit.
Alright. And we action.
Hey, you want to roll an attack with your spiritual weapon and not just the damage?
Oh, that would probably work better, huh?
Yeah, probably get a higher roll.
There it is.
Still doesn't hit, but that's okay.
Right, because it gets like my proficiencies and all sorts of shit.
Yep. And you also get to roll a d20 instead of a d8.
Yep. Bum. Alright, we will just try to hit him. For 22!
22 hits.
For 7!
Hell yeah. He's looking bloodied. He's looking bad.
That's it.
All right. Raiden, you are no longer confused. You snap out of it and you realize you just got really lucky that he managed to miss you twice while you were standing there dumbfounded.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna use my action to do lay on hands.
So
on
to do it on
myself.
yourself, it takes a bonus action, not an action.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Okay.
Are you doing the full 20 points?
No, I'm gonna do 10.
Okay.
Oh. Interesting. Okay, I've done that.
What does your healing look like?
It's a force of electrical energy that kind of wells up as I'm holding the swords. There's like sparks in between the two swords as I am emitted in like a static energy, and I look just a little bit better than I did before.
Cool.
And then that means that I can use my action to attack him.
Yep.
21. 12.
Oh yeah. He's still standing.
And I still get my second action because I attacked, or my second attack, right?
Yep.
26.
26 is definitely hit. 10.
10 points of damage.
He's still standing, just barely.
Oh, isn't it?
You moving
A
at all?
branch.
You know,
Oh, hey,
He should
you
roll with
actually have,
advantage.
yeah, you have advantage on both of those just in case.
Yeah, so do 2
You
more
roll
rolls
a
real
nat
quick,
20.
just to see if you get a natural 20.
you said roll, so roll them both again?
Just hit your volt edge
I-
twice.
Nope.
Oh,
Okay.
no nat 20s.
Better safe than sorry.
Nope.
All right, Branch. How's that finger feeling?
Still hurt. All right, let's
Just gonna
see.
make I'm just making that closer.
Okay.
Just scroll up again.
You know what? We're gonna mind sliver.
Ooh, okay. Intelligence save. Intelligence. You wouldn't believe it. Not this guy's strong suit.
Not
7.
mine either.
Points of damage.
He's still standing. His
It should be
two.
2, not 1. Because I'm
His,
passable 5.
huh?
Oh, it did roll 2. Never mind. Never mind. We're good.
Yeah. He has 2 hit points left. You doing anything else, Branch? It won't matter
I
because
see.
the Spirit Guardians kill it next turn.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm
Yep.
good then.
All right.
The thing that's supposed to happen when he dies.
It doesn't happen with this guy. It just happens with the other guys.
That's funny.
It falls to the ground dead. It's ash inside of armor at this point.
No.
Alrighty.
Battle's over.
Yes, it is. So,
Now ride it. I'm gonna only say this once. You try to say I was weak, you almost died.
Yeah. Understood. I'm gonna bow to you respectfully.
Alright, well, since you're being all respectful now, I'm gonna say this. This is no place for a nap. And I'm gonna cast Mass Healing Word.
Oh, nice. I was reading through to try to figure out what I could do.
You get 9 more points, as well as me. Branch would too, since I can see him, and if he needs 9 health.
You know what? I'll take that 9 health.
sweet. Are you guys checking any of the remains or anything like that?
I want to
a
look
lot
at what the
of-
papers say.
All right.
Yeah.
One of them
Also,
died here. I remember that.
I also think that I'm going to light
The
an
incense?
incense. Yeah.
So the I forgot about my environmental effects too. That sucks. I had set up a whole bunch of stuff. But I fucked it up because I was expecting 4 of you, so I had to change the encounters last minute.
It happens.
Otherwise, you would have just died. Yeah, the papers have phrases on them that include stuff like "the seal must feed," seal as in like sealing something, not like "Arr, arr, arr, arr." So the seal must feed. Some of them say the nameless remain, and some say no witness leaves the road.
Wait. And say the fortune you seek is in another cookie. Oh wait, other side.
My lucky number 17. Oh man.
Wait, that's China. Never mind. Ching chong out. Good thing I could read barricade.
So, when the final warden fell, you guys are searching the papers and the remains. These prayer papers, like I said, say the witness never leaves the road. Or no witness leaves the road. The nameless remains. The seal must feed. And you hear a voice, and you look over and you see the dark figure, the massive dark figure who is behind the procession, and it raises both chained arms towards you, and you hear something. You hear it say, "Find what they took from me." Its chains start tightening across where this figure's face would be, and a second set of voices speak through the figure. It says, "Bring us more names," as it's pulled backwards into the trees. So, as per usual, this one shot is probably going to end up being a 2-shot.
Beautiful.
I am getting pretty tired. So, as you all kind of regroup and regather, are you taking a short rest or anything before you move on?
I hope so.
Yeah, we should be.
Okay, so you can use the short rest features on your sheets. And then that is where we will call it for tonight. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.